Don't you ever just want to play some old classic video games, but you don't have the system for it? Let me tell you a secret. Apparently it's easier and probably cheaper to get a 4K Apple TV than to find a working Sega Genesis and a bunch of games. So if you own an Apple TV, you can do this. This is the app called RetroArch. RetroArch is a versatile open source software application that serves as a front end for emulators, game engines, and media players. It provides a unified interface to run various emulation cores. RetroArch supports a wide variety of emulation cores, making it possible to play games from the consoles like the NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, and more, all within a single application. Let's go take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Now, I'm not that old compared to these two boomers, but I played a couple of games. But sadly, I've never experienced the NES and Sega Genesis, so let's start with that. Better late than never, am I right? RetroArch is available on many platforms, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Android, iOS, and even gaming consoles like the PlayStation and Xbox. I'll try this app on the console some other time, but for now, we'll focus on the Apple TV. It offers various shaders and graphical enhancements to improve or modify the visual output of games, making old games look better on modern displays. Because I know a lot of you out there like higher frames. Oh no, I need my frames! Where are my frames? Well, to be honest, all you really need is 30 to 60 frames per second. But one thing I do understand is FOV, or field of view, since it can sometimes feel a bit claustrophobic being so close. And this is much more prevalent since we started playing Minecraft together. Being at 100 FOV is much better than being at 60 FOV. Anyways, enough rambling, let's jump into input support. RetroArch supports multiple input devices, including gamepads, keyboards, and even touchscreens, allowing for a flexible gaming experience. NetPlay allows users to play multiplayer games online with others, effectively bringing classic multiplayer games into the modern era. Star Wars Battlefront 2, Call of Duty 3, and Monster Hunter, to name a few. RetroArch allows users to save the game at any point, making it easier to return to a specific spot without relying on the game's original save system. Well, that's even if it has a save system to the game. So, no more worrying about beating the game in one sitting, as some of us didn't have a memory card. I remember doing that on my old Super Nintendo with one of the Mario games. It just took me forever just to finish one game in one sitting. Integration with services like RetroArch Achievements allows players to earn achievements while playing retro games, similar to the achievements or trophies found in modern gaming, if that's something you're into. I mean, I'm somewhat of an achievement hunter in some games, if they lead to in-game unlockables like how it was in Halo 3, or if you beat the game on the hardest difficulty or find a certain amount of skulls, you unlock armor pieces. Compared to now, you have to spend 20 bucks on just a color coding or an armor piece. Like, come on, I want to earn it, not pull money out.
Shut up and take my money!
I want the satisfaction of earning something in-game, not just buying it. You know what I mean? RetroArch is popular among retro gaming enthusiasts because it offers a highly customizable and comprehensive solution for playing a vast array of classic games on modern hardware. There is so much to pick from, it's insane. I think this beats Juan's Steam library, and y'all know how big that is. There is one major drawback, and that's the UI. It's horrendous, and it's just not appealing to look at. It's a bit of a mess, and if you're not familiar with what you're doing, then you might get a bit lost in the sauce. I mean, look at it. You have to go here, then here, then finally here. Already lost? Yeah, I was too, but I'm used to it now, messing around with this for about a week and a half, and I've had so much fun playing some good old Mortal Kombat, losing to an AI since I'm terrible at fighting games. We can connect two controllers for a 1v1. Hey Brim, let's go show the viewers our skills.
Woo! Let's do it! How'd I do that? Oh, it's not the Sub-Zero Iron Man. Was it even recording?
Yes. It's all around a good emulator, having a bunch of games, but the annoying part is looking for the correct ROMs for it. And well, this is off recording. We were looking through it through a Mac, and well, it didn't want to download stuff, so we went to our PC to do the rest of that. I mean, it took longer than expected because the router, for some reason, it kept overheating.
For some reason? What do you mean? It's in a closet
Well,
by a battery. Of course it's gonna overheat.
Yeah, I was the one who put it there. But once it got started up, it downloaded all the games so quick. Here's a little bonus of what we do in our spare time. Juan modeled a fan holder for a PC fan. Like, look at this. What? But it works. We haven't had any issues with it so far. And our modem doesn't overheat anymore.
Resourceful!
That's what a 3D printer is for. It helps us with a lot of small things. Like Brim's fan. Overall, my final thoughts? If you have an Apple 4K TV, I'd say it's worth it. Like I said in the beginning, it's probably cheaper getting this than finding a Sega Genesis. And finding all the games for it. That's even if they're fairly priced.
Most of them are almost 200. 49 with Ethernet and 128 of storage. Yeah, it's cheaper to get an Apple 4K TV.
I mean, come on. I've been trying to look for a Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3 copy. You don't want to know how much they are. Why are they overpriced like that? I have no clue. So it is cheaper getting an Apple 4K TV, but the only hassle is finding the ROMs for the games, downloading it, and having space for all the games. So if you want even more in-depth or how-to, leave a comment down below. So, thanks for watching, and don't forget, like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm Isaac, this is 2-Bit Tech, peace.